up everyone, I'm your female otaku and I'm here to review episode 7 of Youjo Senki. And this episode really was a game changer for the entire war because after the mission was completed, the generals believe that they can actually now win this war. So let me explain what happened. Of course, you know, if I got anything wrong, please do correct me in the comments. But anyway, with this episode, Tanya was able to figure out the plans that the generals were thinking up of. And that was a surprise attack because the enemy has these really strong guns. They're almost like tanks, really. And they're like all over like this harbor. So they were thinking of attacking the enemy with a fleet. But the problem is that they can't do much damage because of all those guns. So Tanya's job is to take her battalion to wipe out all those guns on the coast. So she proceeds to do so, however, they do have a time limit. They have to do this within 30 minutes. But uh-oh, the enemy has backup mages. And Tanya knows that these guys are after her specifically as well, so she decides to take one company with her to like protect her, even though they would be like outnumbered still. She's just so like, oh, let me just have one company, you know, just to surround me, because she knows that the entire world is pretty much against her. And the other companies were working on trying to wipe out the other guns. So they start fighting and they're doing a pretty good job, but then the head of that mage battalion recognizes Tanya, and he was the one that was promoted to major like an episode or two back. And in the beginning of the episode, we got to see a little bit more about his character, how he left his daughter and stuff, and his daughter like gave him a gun, a special gun with his initials engraved in it as like a Christmas gift. And this was so savage. Okay, so after Tanya won and her battalion, they won, they completed the mission, the fleet was able to come in and just do more damage to the enemy. The enemy major, he was just like, nope, no, I'm not gonna see this country fall like this, not until I get her. So he goes after her, and then Tanya, she doesn't even shoot him. Okay, she did the whole spell thing, not the whole spell, she did the whole prayer thing to use, you know, the powerful magic that she has, but screw that shit, she ends up stabbing the man, just straight up stabbing the man. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Like normally when she says that prayer, she unleashes a deadly like blast of an explosion, or maybe she might even use herself as bait. But no, screw that prayer. She just goes in and stabs the man and takes his gun that his daughter gave him. And Tanya's just like, oh, this is a nice early Christmas present. I'm just like, you fucking savage, oh my god. Just honestly, where's the air horn? Just like honestly, just oh man, the savagery right there just takes the man's gun. Of course, you know, Tanya didn't know the significance of that gun, but still just took it because it looked nice, and I'm just like, what the fuck, Tanya? Oh, that's so fucked up. That was great. I love that. This episode was very entertaining and really moved the battle along to where Tanya's country could possibly win, because the generals are just like, wow, we just took out like a major part of this war. The alliance may just surrender. I think we won. This battle may be over sooner than we think. So what will happen next week? Have the tables fully turned, or will there be a surprise attack from one of the alliances? We will have to find out. So let me know your thoughts on this awesome episode, and catch you later as I review Blue Exorcist Kyoto Saga and Showa Genroku Rakugo Shinju. I'm your female otaku, sayonara.